I became a YouTuber, but I got to where I am by breaking a lot of rules. Hello everyone, and welcome to another CLK video tutorial. I'm your host C. Leonard Call, and today we're going to talk about becoming a YouTuber and the do's and don'ts, and how I mostly did all the don'ts in becoming what I became today. Moderately successful. I wouldn't say I'm like the bomb or anything like that, but we're going to talk about that and the rules I broke and what you really should do. Whenever you're a YouTuber, there's a certain formula you should follow to become successful. And one of them is stick with what you know. If you have a particular topic or genre you're working with, or talent you have, stick with that particular thing and don't sway from it. Don't have all kinds of crazy mixed up stuff that confuses your audience. That's the big one I kind of broke. To be fair, in my defense, when I built my YouTube channel and started it, I put my description as a mixed bag of professional and non-professional videos. Because we are a video production company, so we do many different things. So that was actually a rule I broke, but it kind of worked for me in a way. Rule number 2, be consistent. Another one I broke. And what I mean by consistent is release material on a regular basis when your audience could depend on seeing your new videos. Like release every Wednesday or every other Tuesday or whatever, once a month, so your audience knows what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. My thing is I kind of just put whenever. So I really broke that rule, but again, I've been pretty fortunate. The one problem I have, and this is my fault, is that I don't have this subscription base I really like. These rules I'm breaking are really affecting it. For example, I only have maybe not quite 20,000 subscribers, but I get 14 million viewers a year. You know, it's crazy. I'll have people come in, watch the videos, but I don't retain the audience like I like. Rule number 3, create really awesome thumbnails for your videos so they pop out and people can notice them. This is really important, and this is a rule I have been doing for quite some time now. At first I wasn't, but it really does work, and it's really easy. Rule number 4, community. Well, you'll notice on your YouTube page there's a community tab, and what that's for is communicating with your audience on a broad scale. So if you ever release a video, you can communicate to your audience that a new video is out, thanking them for watching. You want to keep them and respect them because they're really making your channel and they're really creating your income. Rule number 5. Now this kind of relates back to our last rule, and it has to do with communicating with your audience. And that's within the comment sections of your videos. Now you're going to get a lot of hate and you're going to get a lot of love too. And there's a lot of people that give you a lot of creative criticism. Don't get hostile with these people and try to fence and square off with them, because it's not really going to help you out in the long run. You'll lose audience, and a lot of times they're trying to help. I always communicate with my audience in the comment section and listen to what they have to say. And you need to keep that communication going. And they know that you're interested in what they have to say if you do so. Okay, rule number 6, collaboration. Now this is also a real big audience builder. And what I mean by collaboration is collaborating with other YouTubers. People that might have similar interests, channels kind of like yours, someone with a similar subscription base, audience, viewership, that kind of thing. Now working with these other people, and this is something that I really am guilty of not doing myself, and I need to get my ass in gear on it, is you can feature another YouTuber on your channel and vice versa, and then cross-link the two together, which brings your audience from one channel back and forth, and that's how you build a couple channels at the same time. generates a lot of interest. Now, if you're going to try to approach a really huge YouTube star and ask them to do this, and you have 2,000 subscribers, probably not going to do it. Because they're going to think that you're just really trying to ride on their coattails. Their reputation is on the line, and if you don't have a channel that's really up to snuff yet with what they like and what they do, you're not going to get a lot of cooperation out of them. So make sure to deal with somebody that's your equal, your peer. Rule number 7. Have a really beautiful and welcoming homepage on your YouTube channel. As you'll notice, there's a banner at the very top. Create a nice logo or picture scheme for it, maybe a collage, something that really looks inviting. Same thing goes with your profile picture as well. Also have a featured video. There's a place to do that as well. So these things really help in bringing people in and spiking their interest in your channel. Okay, last but not least on my list, number 8, maintain and watch what your page's doing. Watch the analytics. You want to know what's going on with your channel. You want to know how much money you're making. You want to know who your audience is. Is it mostly female? Is it mostly male? Where is it coming from? What countries are watching the most? Those sort of things. Now you can do this on an individual basis of each video, or you can just lump it into one thing and you can monitor each and everything that I just mentioned to you on a scale. And this is really important. If you're not touching on something that's you hope to have touched on, you might need to make some changes in your channel. All right, well, that was my list of the 8 most important things to do in becoming a successful YouTuber. A lot of the things I got to work on myself, and I kind of think I'm an exception to the rule, with a moderate success that I've had. I told you about my subscriber base, my viewership. Like I said, I kind of put it out there that my channel is a mixed bag of tricks, kind of. Now you'll find other lists, but I think the most important points you'll see are going to be in these other lists as well that I mentioned to you. So I really appreciate you watching me, and I hope this stuff helps out. And if you have any questions, feel free to go down below and leave me a comment, okay? Appreciate it. And make sure to like, share, subscribe, and ring that little notification bell so you can keep up on all of our newest content. Thank you for watching. Bye.